Hello everybody, you're watching live with B-Man Dan. Today we are doing a beehive removal right there. Obviously I've already got the hive open and exposed. I tend to open and get the hive exposed before I start a video because I don't think that the audience would find it very entertaining whenever I actually do the removal of the pieces, the breach as I call it. So there's a reason for that. One thing I want to point out with today's job that was kind of unique, I've never done this before, but I was having trouble getting my ladder to balance properly because the legs were too wide, kind of like how it is down here at the base. And I just wasn't able to get a really good safe position. And so what I came up with was sliding that section off and then using the narrower more section where it can fit in between. So I don't know if anybody will ever run into a situation like this, but if they do, I hope they find this helpful. So we have our bee suit, our bee vac, our bucket for honey, and our trash bag for brood. We have already smoked the beehives for 30 minutes to an hour now, so they're plenty docile. They were pretty docile whenever I did the breach. So I'm gonna do this without a suit, and if it ends up being kind of a problem, then I'll come put the suit back on. I'm definitely gonna wear gloves. And if anybody's been following long enough will know that back in 2018 I had bee sting on my knuckle where my finger doesn't extend right anymore. I had to go to the hospital and get surgery. It was not a fun ordeal. So since then I'm making a point to always wear gloves, so that way I don't have that issue. And the reason why that was an issue is because the venom was between the knuckle joint and it stayed in a concentrated dose and it created a fester, whereas if I got like stung on the arm, the blood would dilute the venom and it's not a problem for me. So I'm going to get you guys set up and then I'll come back down and put my gloves on and bring my bucket up and everything. I'll probably bring the smoker down because they're pretty chill. Yeah, in fact I see them, they're hiding down right there. So let's see if I can get you guys set up in a good position. Fortunately, I think I put this phone in the exact opposite direction. That would be the best. So hang tight with me. This is the hardest part of doing videos with you guys, getting y'all set up in a way where you're not in my way, but you also have the best view. So there we go. Hope y'all guys had a wonderful holidays with Christmas. I hope y'all got wonderful things planned for 2023. I know I do. So, and it's gonna be spending time with you guys. So, all right, so I'm out of the way. That's good. That's about as far that way as I can get it, which is enough. I guess y'all don't always have to see my pretty face, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. No. get into it. Look at that. Beautiful honeycomb. We have some pollen in that section. And this hive is not very old either. I would be surprised if it was more than 2 years old. So, cool deal. And this is actually at an apartment complex. I've actually done multiple removals here. That was, I believe, in 2021. And I did about 4 removals, and I used a 40-foot boom lift. So that, and I did get a lot of that on video, so I'll try to leave a description down below linking to that in case you guys want to go back and check that out. Here we go. So this is some uncapped brood and some capped brood. So that's a sign that we definitely have a queen in here somewhere. Gotta separate the honey so that way I can feed this back to the bees when I get back. For anybody who's wondering, because it's a common question, if anybody's wondering what I do with the bees after the removal, I transfer them into my apiary where they can recover and continue to thrive in our environment. So that's the primary reason why I save honey. I do not distribute honey that I remove from removals. It would be unethical. So, I mean, not only is it illegal, but it's just not a good practice, because you can't prove if this hive has been treated with pesticides or not, and I'm not taking that kind of a risk when it comes to population. It's just unnecessary. I'll make my money other ways. All right. Really good honey though. Very good production on that. It looks like all the bees are down. There might be some into the eaves over in. So we're in the stairwell, and there's an eaves just on the other side of this wall that goes this way and out. And in fact, I'll give you all a peek on how they're getting in from there, from the eaves. So you see that tiny little gap? You could even see just like a pinhole of light. So they're getting in through there, and then they come into this little space and they built up. So pretty creative. And if it weren't for my FLIR camera, or FLIR, I don't know which way it's pronounced, which is an advanced thermal imaging camera. If it wasn't for that, I most likely would have been breaching in the wrong space, because it would have been just guesswork. So thanks to the FLIR, or FLIR, the advanced heat camera, visual heat camera, I was able to determine that they were behind this wall. So if anybody who's ever going to get into this industry, that is one of your big ticket items that you must have. You will sorely regret it if you do without. Now this one's a little bit tricky because it's not just a straight comb. They're kind of like connected in between. So, and I try to keep the comb whole as best as possible so that there's less pheromones of broken comb. And that is a lot of honey. Beautiful, perfect honey. All right, put that in there. And all the bees are down. So that's good. That means they're out of my way. I can get all this comb out of the way, and then I can come back and gently vacuum them up. So moving on, let's see. I guess guess I'll get this piece. This is where I'm talking about where it's just not really, it's whatever. Okay, take little pieces, that's fine. Oh. Okay, so now there's a piece that goes kind of like this. This 5-gallon bucket is already getting full. And I don't even think I'm halfway, so if it comes to that, that's all right. I got more buckets. Okay. Looks like there's like 2 or 3 pieces behind there. Let's see if I can cut it here. Alright, I'll break it, that's fine. Lots and lots of honey. This is awesome. Really impressed with these girls. They definitely would have split this year. Right now it's I mean, we're doing live, so everybody knows when this is, but for anybody who comes back to look at this video after, this is January, early January, so it's not quite swarm season where they get into reproduction, but when they do get into reproduction, they will eat very large majority of this honey, and when they do that, they produce extra royal jelly to feed the queen, and when the queen gets extra royal jelly, she starts laying more eggs. And the way the hive reproduces is the queen will lay up to 3,000 eggs a day. Those eggs cumulatively together will outweigh the queen by 2 to 3 times as much, which is astonishing. I mean, imagine if a human being were to give birth to enough babies to be 3 times their weight, and then they have to do it again tomorrow. Like, that's... Everybody, all women talk about they want to be the queen bee until they hear that story. But anyway, so the queen bee, she'll keep laying 3,000 eggs a day during the swarm season, and then they will become overpopulated, and a large mass of that population will beard on the outside of the entrance, so that when the queen is ready, she can come out and they'll all drop together at once and fly off. If you've ever seen a swarm happen, it is completely chaotic. And when that happens, oh my goodness, my phone is off the hook. Like, everybody is calling. So that will be happening pretty soon, and I look forward to it. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, it's just a trash can coming up behind me. Oh man, look at all this comb. Oh no, don't fall. This is like 15 pounds in my hand right here. Alright, what's happening? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Not a fan of this bucket pushing me like this. Let's see if I can do anything about that. The bucket that I have hanging here, it's... Alright, there we go. I don't like anything pushing me whenever I'm on top of a ladder. You know, I don't need to fall off a ladder anytime. Not today, not ever. Must be a nail right there. Yep, quite a few. All right. Oh, y'all are at a bad position. Let me fix y'all. There you go. That's the last of the honeycomb. Here. Bring this piece right here. All right. Good chunk. All right. Okay. I think I can dislodge the front piece by cutting there. Oh man, it goes way up there. I mean, I knew that, but still. I'll get my other hive swollen bit to get the last. Hello? Yes, ma'am? The bees are very docile. If you want to come up here, I can't hear you very well. Hold on, I'm coming down. 1 minute, guys. 1 moment, I'm coming down. It's just kind of a part of the process. Okay. Can y'all clean this stuff up before y'all leave? Well, process. Okay. I'm just too many bees. The bees look like they falling down here. Okay. Ooh, that's unprofessional. Yes, ma'am. What company y'all in? I'm sorry? What company y'all in? Bee Man Dan. Okay. I got the bees. I'm doing the bees now right now. I'm doing my best, ma'am. Okay. Just addressing a resident's concern. Not a big deal. All right, that was a good chunk. Perfect. Look at that. Wow, lots and lots of. This hive was nearly 100% honey. All right. Okay. All right. Get this last little bit, and I'll bring you guys down and end the video. Well, I'll show you the bees. I'll show you the bees, and then end the video, because it's not going to take me but 2 minutes to vacuum up these bees that are present. All right. Well, just got dripped on by honey, but I could think of worse things. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. This is the first beehive removal of 2023. So I think I'm off to a wonderful start. I'm happy to share the moment with you guys. Again, I hope y'all are having a wonderful start to your new year. Hope everybody's healthy. And I hope to continue to entertain y'all in the future. If I can get this glove off without putting honey all over my hands. It's pretty messy. Now, one of these days I'll be smart and start carrying a stylus pen so that I can end the video. It especially becomes, there we go, especially becomes really difficult to take a glove off when I can't even get a good grip. But that's the nature of the business. All right, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you like, please comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of, and I hope to see you guys next time.